fourth down. Young. Can he get to the end zone? Yes. Ball came out. He may have crossed the plane. Let's see if they're ruling it a touchdown or not. Unbelievable if that is a lost fumble.
Right there, the ball is clearly over the plane of the goal line before Paulson Adebo knocks it out. So 100% that's a touchdown.
And automatically, even if it's not a scoring play, as that's the way they ruled it, and Dean Blandino is watching, change of possession, you can have a booth review. And it looks like they got
only their last time they won a game, week 15 of last year. That's the last time they had a lead in a game. Dalton to the check. Hubbard bangs his way in. Touchdown. The Carolina Panthers, rejuvenated behind Dalton, make their early statement here in Vegas.
The look, going to check it down to his swing, and then look, really gets a nice block outside.
But this is where Crosby is so lethal. Can they protect Dalton? Put some air under it to the end zone. It's caught. Picture perfect dive from Dalton to Deontay Johnson. And the Panthers retake the lead.
You can't go deep, so you just run away from a defender that's playing outside leverage. There's nobody over to the other side to help him. They've got the running back over there to be able to pull the safety, Trayvon Merrick, up in the flat. And then you get beautiful Panthers are trying to get a touchdown.
They still got that one timeout left in their back pocket. Dalton taking a shot to the end zone. It is caught. Adam Thielen. Magnificent pass from Dalton. And now Thielen looks like he's hurt. It's a 31-yard touchdown strike. This is going to temper the touchdown celebration. Thielen's such a heart and soul piece for the Panthers. His head coach trotting out onto the field. He has been one of the all-time great undrafted players in the history of the NFL. When you consider his production, boy, the weight that he came down on that shoulder, you saw him clutch down at his leg.
You got to really credit this offensive line the way they've played today.
It's a great point. Run play. Sanders, touchdown. The Carolina Panthers are putting it on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Just double team it up front.
Appeared to break the plane before his body hit the turf.
It's Hubbard again. Hubbard to the goal line. Hubbard, no signal yet. There it is. Touchdown.
Really nice job on this drive, and I'm trying to talk him out of going for it on fourth down out by the 40-yard line. They convert right there, and wow, I mean, just that confidence that conversion instilled in this offense. They just go right down.
Bengals got charged their second time out with the Pratt injury. Play action. Dalton rolling, throwing on the run. Touchdown! Xavier Legette into the end zone for the first time in his NFL career.
That defender passed him to safety Geno Stone. There he is, 22. He's going to try to undercut and get a play on the football. Look at the throw by Andy Dalton.
Dalton, clean pocket, time to throw. Deontay Johnson with the pluck for 6.
He's going to go like he's going to the post right here and then back to the middle. You see him flip the hips of Cam Taylor-Britt. He's starting to roll to the outside to try and break with him out to the corner. Deontay Johnson comes back inside.
But you have to take the situation in the game into account, which the analytics doesn't do.
So a new set of downs for Andy Dalton and the Panthers. Here's Hubbard up the middle, still going, inside the 20. Chuba Hubbard takes it all the way for a Carolina touchdown, 38 yards.
Kevin Byard was worried about Chuba Hubbard and this offensive line going right at the teeth of the Chicago Bears defense. There is nobody there to touch him. When no one's touching him, you got to thank that offensive line. Look at them get a hat on a hat. No one is able to get there, and Chuba Hubbard uses that speed.
Looking like man-to-man across the board. 0.
Dalton trying to throw quick. He does. And what a catch! Deontay Johnson. He went back and snared that thing for 6.
It's just all-out pressure across the board, but I want you to watch Andy Dalton's back foot.
He has a plan. He knows I can barely step into this throw. I can't hitch into this throw. And to trust his wideout on the outside to cross up the leverage right there is so big. Oh, he's giving him a call.
Yep, he's going to go the clock running, 14-13, counting, no timeout.
We're going to get some sits in the end zone.
He's got a moment. Throws one quickly.
Oh, fingertip grab. Leggett gets the 6. He loves horses and riding into the end zone with a touchdown grab.
Well, he's just going to run a corner route from the outside and hold the corner underneath with Coker on the out route. Just a little reverse type China route. Oh, man. What a catch.
Last season, Washington was dead last in total defense and scoring defense. Carolina looking to get on the board here with Hubbard. Corner. Touchdown.
Hubbard showing the full combination. We've seen the power. Now it's the vision and the speed to turn the corner.
Calls for the snap on 3rd and goal. Young fires on the slant. It's there. Touchdown, Panthers. Xavier Leggett. Low-scoring battle. And again, now coverage will begin. Or continue after this one is done. Back shoulder to the far side. Jalen Coker. That's a touchdown. Bryce Young to Jalen Coker.
Trips to the top. Young to the middle. Pass is caught. Leggett. Time for the dollar bill.
Ran a slant last week for the touchdown. A very similar play there. A nice move.
They go again to Hubbard, and Hubbard dives toward the goal line, and he's in. Touchdown, Panthers. Hubbard's 4th touchdown run of the year, and the Panthers are back on top. They'll go to Hubbard. And Hubbard slides through the defense, breaks through the 5, toward the end zone, slides in safely. Touchdown, Hubbard. And the Panthers are back on top.
Play of the drive started at their own 10 from the Giants' 5. Young makes a move and flips it to the end zone. Touchdown. There's the 3rd rookie, Jatavian Sanders. And the Panthers score first here in Munich. He has it. Hubbard. Touchdown. 36-yard attempt to win it. Pinheiro kicks it through. And the Panthers have won. Two in a row for Dave Canales to head into the bye week. And a long flight home for the Giants.
Young on the give. No, the fake, the throw, touchdown! Zips it in there to Moore. Excellent drive by Carolina.
Watch the fake inside, but even more impressive, look at the firing of the shot, because he never even gets himself really set. Legs are splayed out. That's all arm throw, and it was on target in the right spot and the perfect amount of pace on it. Remember, Kansas City's guarding 2 plays here, the touchdown, the 2-point conversion. But if you're Carolina, you might go with your power and Chuba.
Hubbard pounds it in there. Touchdown, Panthers. 2 points away from tying this one up.
Line works well. Pin down, Hunt on the pull. And look at him lead. Gets the lead block. And Hubbard runs right through the attempted tackle by Chanel.
Young on the give. Hubbard slams it in. We're tied.
Chuba Hubbard is a receiver. Bottom of your screen, empty backfield. They need 5. And Young has time. He can run it. And he's going to take off and go for the first down. And for the touchdown. Bryce Young keeps
There he is inside the pylon. Feet inbounds. That's a touchdown.
Young has time, and he can run, throws for the end zone. Thielen has it! It's a touchdown, Panthers! They've got the lead with 30 seconds to go.
Talked about this with Bryce. Feels the pressure, climbs up in the pocket. J.J. Russell stops his coverage. He sees Bryce Young attack it. 51 right here. He quits getting depth, and there's the over by 19, Adam Thielen for the touchdown.
And Russell playing because of the injury to K.J. Britt. But remember, this began at the 40-yard line.
Expect some crossers and man-to-man potentially.
Young outside. They score. It's a touchdown to Tommy Tremble. Out. They still have 2 shots to get it to the end zone here. Right back to Hubbard, and this time he'll walk in for the touchdown, and the Panthers give it away yourself.
42 seconds, 2 timeouts. See what Carolina can do. Young goes up top, and there's Jalen Coker, the rookie in a foot race that he'll win. Touchdown from 83. And this game takes a massive swing in the blink of an eye. Young moves off his spot, directs traffic, runs towards the end zone, and he's in. Touchdown, Carolina. 3rd rushing score for Bryce Young.
Well, let's just say it, not a good call. You said bad call. That covers it. Chuba Hubbard with a move, a spin, and to the goal line, and Hubbard's in with a Carolina touchdown.
There he goes. Chuba Hubbard following the block of Tremble, the tight end. Does a great job dispensing a little justice on the end of the line of scrimmage, and Chuba picks his way in there, spins, and finds the touchdown.
Without Mack Wilson Sr. and Jesse Luketa, who on an injured reserve, as Young has room to run again. If he wants it, he'll keep. He gets a good block. There's a flag down around the 5 as he goes in for a touchdown. Got this 23-yard touchdown run.
Well, if you're going to, like we talked about, if you're going to get man-to-man covered, you're going to try to bring pressure on Young. You're going to have opportunities here with all the backs turned toward you to go out there and make a play. Nice block by Chuba Hubbard, as you mentioned. And
for the second quarter, pivotal point for the Arizona defense here to keep Carolina out of the end zone, but they will not. That's a touchdown from Bryce Young to Adam Thielen.
They're just going to run the high-low combination, so they're going to get low route, high route, and nobody goes with Adam Thielen. He's your #1 guy, the #1 guy, and somehow he's just wide open. Nobody picks up. Just really having that confidence to be able to check out of plays and operate and own the offense.
Quick pass, floating for the end zone. The catch is made. David Moore with a spectacular touchdown toss from Bryce Young.
Let's make sure his feet are in here, Chris, as he extends that arm, just gets him off, and boy, that is beautiful. One-on-one, we talked about Bryce Young's got to be better with a deep ball, and Chris, that deserves a wow.
Hubbard, Chuba Hubbard, dancing into the end zone, and a Panthers victory with a touchdown in overtime. Cardinals eliminated from the playoffs.
Situations like this, BYOB, bring your own blocker. 2 broken tackles right there as Chuba Hubbard runs through the secondary into the end zone for the score. Murphy, Bunning, Thompson, they can't bring him down, and Chuba is the difference maker with a win in Carolina.
21-yard run, 2-touchdown game, and a
2nd and 10. Carolina trailing Tampa Bay 7-0. Young, step, throw, end zone, touchdown! The connection with Thielen. Major answer by the Panthers.
Watch Bryce Young after the snap. Watch him climb the pocket, step up, and then the vision to see his receiver downfield. We're watching teams continue to look at Bryce Young and say, pressure is the answer with him. And why is he beating it? Well, he won't beat ours. And every team we see him against, take your shots downfield, Carolina.
Shotgun, Young, deep one, caught over the shoulder by Thielen. Touchdown, Panthers. 40 yards on a rainbow from Young.
And Dave Canales, the head coach, dials up the play calls with Brad Idzik, the offensive coordinator. And remember, with this record, you have nothing to lose. Take your shot at a depleted secondary of Tampa Bay. Remember, Antoine Winfield not playing today, out injured. Christopher Ezian, their nickel back, not playing today. So you've got guys who had to jump.
Carolina looking for the lead. Young faked the handoff. Step. Young trying to run. He will for the score. Touchdown, Panthers. Bryce Young. 2nd and 10 for the Panthers. Line of scrimmage is the 33. Motion man Thielen. Young from the gun. Deep drop. Young. Separation. Catch made. Sanders. Touchdown, Carolina. So now a 4th down. Atlanta loses a timeout. Fake the handoff. Young, step and throw. End zone. Touchdown. Tommy Tremble. And Carolina converts. We're tied at 24 here. Panthers and Falcons. Young gets rid of it. Caught. Touchdown. David Moore. Panthers regain the lead. Fake the handoff. Young out of the pocket, on the move. Young's going to run for it, and then some. Touchdown, Panthers. Monster day for Bryce Young.
Getting to the goal line.
1st and goal. Handoff. Sanders. That's a winner for the Panthers. Carolina ends the season with a victory in Atlanta. The Falcons come up short of the playoffs, and they come up short in Week 18.
Look at the offensive line, but look at the determination by Sanders as he plows through 2 attempted tackles to finish off a win for his Carolina Panthers.